Hello, everyone. Welcome to a quick training session on sensitivity analysis for capital budgeting. I'm Jeffrey Fisher, and I will be your trainer for today. Just for a quick overview for today's session, we will be covering what is sensitivity analysis, how a sensitivity analysis works, steps to a sensitivity analysis, and incorporating a project's risk into a capital budget. Lastly, we will finish with a quick overview of everything we cover for today's sessions and an opportunity to ask questions. All right, without further ado, let's jump into sensitivity analysis. Sensitivity analysis can be used as an excellent tool in assessing how changes in critical assumptions such as cost, revenues, or discount rates impact financial outcomes. Such outcomes that may be impacted are net present value and internal rate of return. Also, to the right, you'll see a tornado graph, and this may be used to help illustrate the impacts. Understanding the outcomes allows us to identify risks and make informed decisions when budgeting for capital investments. Now we will discuss a general overview of how a sensitivity analysis works. By understanding how it works, it will allow one to make smarter financial decisions. First, the process starts with identifying and compiling qualitative data that influences a particular decision. Next, the assumptions are quantified and converted into expected results and possible alternative outcomes. Then we will evaluate how a desired outcome is impacted by changes in key variables. The next step is to then assess risk by seeing which assumptions contain the biggest influence on results. To help visualize the process and to provide a clear image, a tornado graph can be used to highlight the most sensitive factors. Lastly, the information that was extracted from the sensitivity analysis can be used to make informed decisions that reduce risk and refine strategies to achieve a desired outcome. Let's dive deeper into the first step of conducting a sensitivity analysis, as this will set a strong foundation. During the first step of the qualitative process, we create categories such as financial, market and economic, operational, regulatory and compliance, or risk and uncertainty categories by identifying each factors that influence decisions. Next, we identify variables by determining all of the different elements that can impact the final result. Such variables can include cost of materials, interest rates, or cost of labor. Then we consider and research external influences such as market conditions, industry trends, and regulatory changes may sway outcomes. Lastly, it is important to determine baseline assumptions of how our categories will respond to changes in these variables. Now that we have established our qualitative steps, it's time to move into the quantitative side of the sensitivity analysis. First, we will quantify the categories by assigning monetary values to the factors based on the baseline assumptions. For example, we estimate that a construction project will take 60 days and cost $30,000. Next, establish a range of variability to determine possible fluctuations for each variable and its potential outcomes. If a construction project is reduced to 45 days, costs will decrease by 9%. But if it's extended to 67 days, cost increases by 9%. Once we define these ranges, we perform a sensitivity test by adjusting one variable at a time and measure the impact it causes. Finally, we analyze the results using tools like a tornado graph to highlight which changes have the greatest effect on financial metrics. This step helps pinpoint risks and refine decision making for more accurate budgeting and investment strategies. When a business makes a large financial decision, they must rely on capital budgeting to estimate the resources needed for a project and the potential profit it can generate. However, every project comes with some form of risk, and risk equals money. Thus, it is crucial for a business to understand how variations in qualitative data such as market conditions, labor costs, or interest rates may impact desired outcomes. Effective risk preparation allows managers to anticipate shortfalls and adjust strategies before potential problems arise. This is where informed decision making comes in handy as it helps ensure that every investment is carefully analyzed before committing resources, time, and effort. By incorporating risk assessment into capital budgeting, businesses can protect themselves and improve their financial planning. Today, we explored sensitivity analysis, breaking down how it works and the steps involved, both qualitative and quantitative. We also discussed how to incorporate risk into capital budgeting, ensuring better financial decision making. By understanding these concepts, businesses can anticipate challenges and make more informed investments. Now, let's open the floor for any questions you may have. I hope you enjoyed today's training session on sensitivity analysis training for capital budgeting. Also, please see the references I used to help prepare for this session. Thank you.